morning.
Good morning.
And we start our day in Waikokomak.
Sounds very great.
The vegan croissant.
Because they tipped us. They tipped us we have to come here for pain au chocolat, chocolate rolls, vegan and croissants. They sound good. Freshly baked.
I need a napkin. Very buttery.
They taste very good. Like two French ones.
Yeah.
They look good.
And Waikokomak is kind of, we're in Cape Breton. It's kind of the start, almost the start of the Cabot Trail.
Cabot Trail.
The world famous Cabot Trail.
That should be the place to be when you are in Nova Scotia.
Yeah. What we are going to do here? Drive around and hiking. You have 3 or 4 hikes planned. First one already today.
Yeah. To the Egypt Falls.
Yes, you remember it.
Yeah.
The Egypt Falls, right?
It's not an easy one, it's a very short one, but it's,
Only a few hundred meters.
but it's climbing around.
Yeah. And this afternoon we go to Chéticamp. We go to swap.
Yeah.
Cheticamp or Cheticamp is a little town on the edge of the ocean. We hope to camp there on the lighthouse before proceeding to Cape Breton National Park tomorrow. It's a weekend, so we don't know how busy it will be. In total, we have 5 days here for Cape Breton.
5 days, but the more popular hikes we want to do after the weekend.
Yeah, on Monday.
Because it's too busy this
It's
day.
the Skyline Trail.
Yeah.
We do that on Monday. But first, we're going to finish our pain au chocolat and croissant.
After delicious chocolate roll and croissants, we are ready now for the waterfall. We are here at the Egypt Falls. If saw on the internet, it should be around 18 meters high, the waterfall. So I think it's amazing. There are a lot of people here because it's a weekend day, it's Saturday. But I'm ready for it.
We've reached the bottom of the canyon and you can see the waterfall in front of us. It's a pretty steep downhill, so that's promising for the way back. Few people around, it's so beautifully. Right in front of us in full force, Egypt Falls. We've begun the hike uphill.
It's such a beautiful waterfall.
Yeah, I can already say it was really worth the hike. Decent flow, not a lot of people around, nice weather, good company.
Of course.
Okay, I think it's only, let's say, 10-15 minutes uphill. After our pleasant walk to the waterfall, we drove further to Chéticamp, had lunch, just paid a visit to the local co-op, and on the other side of the street is the L'église de Sacré-Cœur.
We have to go there.
Can start speaking French here. Think we won't be lucky here?
It's closed.
It seems closed. very closed. No, nothing to see here. As usual, Roman Catholic churches are always closed during the day. Don't ask me why. And on the other side of this bay, there's an island with a lighthouse on the tip of it, and we hope to camp there later today. Looks very green over there, and very windy probably. Chéticamp is our first major stop on the Cabot Trail, although major, I don't know. There's not a lot to see here. I think we just arrived. We drove a few hundred meters further from the co-op. Still not that busy.
There's a boardwalk.
There's a boardwalk, yeah. So we can start there and see where we end up. No.
No.
Chéticamp, although it's summertime, Saturday, very sleepy.
Yeah, it's not a lot
it's
to
more,
see.
no, not a lot to see. It's more like a fisher community and a jumping off point for whale tours.
Yeah.
But even there, it's that quiet.
Yeah.
Going back to Boris now.
I don't think they are doing tours now.
Jumping into Boris. There's a French bakery here in town, out of town. Going to see what they have on offer. They have a real bread.
Not a soft one.
And then after that, we go to the island or the peninsula, across the bay. Yeah, another disappointment, right?
It's not the French bread.
Boulangerie. More like a bakery, American bakery.
Yeah.
We go to a boulangerie and we come back with
bagels.
Bagels. And the bread, yeah, the same soft bread, same soft baguettes, bread rolls.
I think I have to start making my own bread and sourdough.
Sourdough. Homemade sourdough in Boris. We have arrived at Chéticamp Island, the lighthouse. We can't reach the island, it's fenced off, but no worries because look at this view, look at this view. And when I say arrived, yeah, we arrived already 1 hour ago, but there were a few other people here, Canadian tourists and locals. We started talking to them, and when you start talking to Canadians, you learn a lot. So friendly people. And they love to talk, they're very interested in us. They gave us tips where to go. Yeah, love the people here. And I love this place. And we are lucky. It's not windy at all at the moment. I don't know if I should check the weather forecast for tonight and the coming night, but for the moment, hardly any wind. So we are very lucky. Clear skies, calm sea. So beautiful here. Cheers. Having my cappuccino with this beautiful view, and I was going to say Anne is taking a little rest because she's not feeling very well, but here she is.
Here I am.
Cheers.
Cheers. A little cappuccino in the afternoon. Shh, don't tell the Italians.
Remember when I was bragging about the view? This is the view right now. Unbelievable. All this place here, they block our view. Oh man. And on top of that, you're boiling living creatures, lobsters in boiling water. So cruel, so sad for these animals. We stick to our tofu tonight. As you can see, Anna's making ramen noodles. And yesterday we had what did we? Thai curry soup.
Yeah, it's leftover.
Leftover seed with lots of greens, bok choy. So we stick to our tofu. No animals were harmed in the making of this. This is maybe the first time we can eat outside in the sun in our shirt.
There's no wind.
Tasty soup. And tomorrow morning we want to leave kinda early because we're going to hike the Acadian Trail in the national park.
Yeah. And it's Sunday, so that's why we want to leave early. Because maybe they expect a lot of people on the weekend.
Yeah, and you can't wait for a parking spot. So if the parking lot fills up, you have to move on. You can't wait. You have to clear the way for emergency vehicles.
Yeah, and then you have to do another walk.
Yeah. And maybe we come back here tomorrow in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Although it's filling up now. With other campers.
A lot of people.
Still a nice place. So see you tomorrow.
Oh yes, we've beaten the crowd, we have a parking spot, so we can do the hike today. What's the name of the hike?
Acadian Trail.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's only 8:45.
Yep.
Early-ish. And the parking lot is almost full.
We thought we would be alone here, but that's not the way. Nope. Make ourselves ready.
It took us more than an hour to get ready.
It's
First,
nice.
we are very slow. We took our time, and then, yeah,
It's nice
like yesterday,
New people.
meeting new people, talking to people.
Yeah.
Now we are ready. We're going to the trailhead of the Acadian Trail. It's about a 9-kilometer loop. Should be easy. When we come back, we can have lunch here. If we're lucky, we can have a shower.
Yeah, there are showers.
Ooh, first part of this trail is already steep climb. And there's a trail run going on. But a little bit further, the route forks. And if you turn to the right, we go into the same direction of the runners. And we won't meet them again. Going out of the valley now. Before walking on the ridge, I hope. Told you, going uphill. We're sweating already after 5 minutes.
It is.
Oh, and you look very fashionable with your shirt tucked in your hiking pants.
We have to, not for the bears, but for the ticks. They told us that's the way we have to.
Woo!
For the sun.
And ticks.
My cap?
Sure. Didn't you see the sign in the toilet?
No.
10 spots where ticks hide, and one of them is behind your
the
ears and in your hair, neck,
And your axle, under the breast,
armpit,
armpit. And here,
groin,
groin, yeah.
kneecaps.
So every day a
Ankles.
full body check.
Looks like we've reached the highest point, hopefully, of this hike. We're on a plateau, walking on a plateau. It's very relaxing, easy walking for our Sunday, you know. Yeah, the start was not easy. It was a very steep uphill, so at the end it's going to be a downhill. But now it's a pleasant walk. Time for a break. Our favorite Cliff Bar. White chocolate macadamia nut. Plant-based energy.
Slept in the shadow of a pond of time, with the reasons for my crime, but without mine. All the candles on the way in the light have to mean
Oh, 1.5 hours into the hike. Last half an hour was uphill again, and to be honest, we're both getting tired. This hike is hard enough for present day underneath. Finally, we have a viewpoint. We had to take a little detour, but we've been walking all morning already in thick forest without views. But here finally a view of the Atlantic. We're almost there. We just passed the 1 kilometer mark and it's a steep downhill. Not very good for Anne's knees, especially without her hiking poles. So hopefully she won't suffer the coming days of swollen knees. But yeah, it's been a pretty hard walk. I'm back at Boris, you see. Glad we're back. It took us 3 hours. Can say only 3 hours, but that's more than enough. And to the toilet now. In a minute we're going to have, I was going to say breakfast, of course not lunch, here on one of the benches in the sun. After that we can take a shower. It's all so very well organized here in Canada, the national parks. Happy to pay a discovery pass. We paid 150 Canadian dollar, let's say that's about 100 euro for a year pass. And we can enter any national park and every historical site. So if we pass a historical site and we have time, we always enter it because it's included in the pass. Even the showers so clean. But first, like I said, lunch. I feel like a minion here. The table is a bit slanted.
This was definitely not a walk in the park this morning.
No, hard enough for us, for our old bodies. Like I said, first lunch and then
We go to the supermarket? No.
shower.
Shower.
Shower. Supermarkets. It's only talking about supermarkets. Spending money. No, a free shower.
Free shower, yeah.
And tomorrow, another hike probably?
Yeah, we stay on the same loop.
Yeah, still on the Cabot Trail, still in Cape Breton, Highlands National Park.
Yeah.
The Skyline Trail.
I think it's
a
an
mouthful.
easier one than today.
Yeah.
I hope so. Yeah.
But that's a story
For
next week.
So I hope you enjoyed this one. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up.
Subscribe.
Leave a comment. It's always the same we're telling you.
Always the same I'm telling you. Still free.
Yeah.
See you next week.
See you next week. Thank you for watching and have a great day. Bye. Have a nice Father's Day.